This is a video that I am super excited for because today I'm going to be showing you guys swatches and two looks with the new Bella Beauty Bar Ultraviolet palette. This is in collaboration with Deandra and Nicole. This palette is freaking gorgeous. It's sold out so fast, but it is still available on a pre-order. But if you guys are interested in seeing what I come up with and hearing my thoughts on this palette, then just keep watching. If this is your first time here, hi, welcome. My name is Heather Eaglin. I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe, click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. I do post 3 videos a week, and sometimes I post more often if I have more stuff to film with. So I am super excited about this palette. It is so beautiful. I really love it. It's so much more than just a purple palette. I just truly think it is gorgeous. The packaging is really beautiful as well. I love that the pans are magnetic, so you could rearrange it or do like build your own palettes with a lot of the Bella Beauty Bar palettes. These are great quality. I'll go ahead and pop up the swatches on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But this palette is gorgeous. It has 8 shifty and sparkly duochromes with 7 mattes. I really love their matte and shimmer formula. It is vegan, paraben, and cruelty-free, and it retails for $62. And as I mentioned earlier, it is on pre-order, and I believe it says it will be shipping out in around 10 weeks. From what I've known of the Bella Beauty Bar formula, if you guys are attracted to this palette, you're going to freaking love it, and it's definitely going to be worth the wait. If you plan on picking up this palette, you can use my code AOML. It will save you 10% off the site. My code is affiliated, but I will have all of the details for this palette, including my code, down in the description box. And if you guys are interested in anything else that you see here on my face, I will have all the products I use to get this look down in the description box as well. But now let me get you guys zoomed in and let's get into the first look. So I don't know exactly what I plan on doing yet, but all I know is if I don't get to put this shade right here on my lids today, I am going to lose my freaking mind. So let me figure out what I'm going to do, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to use my Singe Beauty E06, and I'm going to go into this shade. I think it says Nobility, but I'm having a hard time reading the print, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And I just want to press this in the crease. This shade is very pigmented and is really packing on. It is beautiful. Purple shades are some of the hardest to make. So I'm excited to see how I feel about these. But I do know I love the ones that were in the Basic Witch palette. And this palette would be so beautiful with the Dead Roses palette, which I plan on trying that. If you haven't seen my video on that palette, I will have it linked here up in the cards. I had a blast playing with that palette. It was so freaking fun. Do you see how easily this is blending out? I think we're going to leave it here for now, and then I'm going to use my Singe Beauty E03, and we are going to pick up the shade here called Peace. This is such a beautiful color, but I want to use this in the inner portion of my lid, and then I'm also going to use it to blend out the deeper shade that we put in the crease. I waxed my brows today, so my eyelids are like right here is really sore. This is one of the prettiest monochromatic palettes that I think I've ever seen. It is absolutely beautiful. She did an amazing job picking out the shades. Now we're going to go back to the Singe Beauty E06, and we're going to pick up more of the shade Nobility, and we are just going to deepen up this crease. I'm so excited to put the shimmers on the lids, But I love this matte formula so much. It's so easy to blend, and it's honestly up there with my Unearthly Cosmetics, which if you've watched any of my videos, you know that's high praise coming from me because that is my favorite brand. Now I'm going to go in with my Singe Beauty E01, and we are going to pick up the shade Serenity. I love that they put like light mattes in this palette along with the deep ones. To me, this is a like perfectly curated palette. I love a palette that goes from really dark to really light in the mattes and shimmers. And she did that here. Like I could tell she put a lot of thought into this, but we are just going to use that to brighten up the inner corner. And I think that did an amazing job, but I see a spot that I need to blend out. And I mean, it's effortless. Okay, now I'm going to switch it up just a little bit, and we are going to go into the shade Exotic. And I'm doing that with my Singe Beauty E04. The shades pick up so well. But I am going to put this all along my lower lash line. I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to use all of these shades in 2 looks, but I'm going to try to create some reels with it over on Instagram. And if you guys aren't following me over there, I will have it linked below in my description box, because I definitely want to get more use out of this palette. It is stunning. Then I'm going to go in with my Singe Beauty E02, and I am going to pick up more of the shade Serenity, and I'm going to use this to just really blend out this lighter shade that I put down here. And I'm going to go in and deepen all of this up in just a minute after we do the shimmers. Now I'm going to go in with my Unearthly Cosmetics Glimmer Grasp, and I'm just going to use a BH Cosmetics packing brush, and I'm going to put this on the lid everywhere I plan on placing these shimmers. I got this eye look like the mattes done really, really quickly. This formula is amazing. I tried them before they updated their formulas, and I can say they are like 100% different than they used to be. And they weren't like bad before, but they're just really freaking good now. But now we are going into the shade Rarity, and honestly, this shade could not have a better name. This is so freaking glorious. It's like so many, I think it's only a duochrome, but the shift, it's like a purple to a blue to a seafoam green. I don't know. It looks like a multi-chrome to me. It's so sparkly. I can't wait to show you guys this up close. This is incredible. But then we are going to go into the shade Spiritual, and it kind of gives off a similar vibe, but it's different. It's lighter, like more. I'll show you these up close so you guys can see. They look like so wet and metallic. They are just goodness. They are so freaking stunning. And we are going to finish putting this right here on this inner portion of the lid. And I think that's beautiful. But now I want to go in with a BH Cosmetics smudging brush. We are going to go and pick up this shade here called Magical. This is a beautiful shade as well. It's like a light pastel lavender. And this looks really beautiful in the inner corner. Really brighten the eye up a lot. Now let's change it up just a tad. And we are going to pick up just a little bit of this shade down here called Extravagance, I believe. And I am going to spray this actually with a little bit of setting spray because I want this one to be just a little more precise. So we are going to put this right here. Now I'm going to use a Singe Beauty EO5 and pick up the shade Balance. I really enjoy the shade names that she picked as well. And I'm just working this right here into this outer V. I always like my mattes to be darker than my shimmers in the outer corner. So I'll usually either go back in with the darkest shade of matte, or I will end with the darkest shade of matte. Now I'm going to use my Singe Beauty EO6 with no extra product, and I'm just going to blend on these edges just a little bit. Now I'm going to go back into the palette, and I'm going to use my Singe Beauty EO1. We are going to pick up more of that shade Balance. And I'm just going to put this in my outer corner on the lower lash line. So far, I have no eye irritation, no watery eyes or anything like that, which is good. I do have very sensitive eyes. So this is the finished look before lashes and liner and all that good stuff. I will be right back and I will show you guys an up close of the look, and then we will move on to look number 2. I am back with the finished look and I love it. I do have lashes on just in case you guys are curious. I always wear lashes, but I really freaking love this look. In my waterline, I am wearing the shades Crystal Crush and Amethyst Hour. I will have these linked down below, but I just think this look is beautiful. I'm going to show you guys an up close. I love how much it shines and shimmers, and I just had such a fun time playing with this. I'm so excited to wear this the rest of the day and film another video, but I will be back in just a second to show you guys look number 2. We are back for look number 2, and I think I have figured out what I plan on doing with this gorgeous palette again today. I already have eye irritation. I don't know if it's from this palette. Keep an eye out for a pinned comment down below. I'm going to give myself a few days break from doing makeup, and then I'm going to try the palette again, and I'll let you guys know. I do know that I've done like 8 looks in the last 3 days, and so my eyes are irritated from that. So I don't want to tell you that this palette is irritating my eyes and be wrong, but so I'll let you guys know. But if there's like patchiness anywhere in the corners of my eyes, just know that it's because my eyes are watering really bad. I do have really bad allergies all year long. I'm on like 3 different allergy meds. So it could just be my allergies as well acting up. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there because I know I do have some subscribers that have allergy irritation to some pigments and some eyeshadows the same way that I do. So just trying to be transparent. I'm going to start off using the shade right here called Royalty, and I'm just doing that on a Singe Beauty EO6, and we are going to put this in the crease. My goal today is to do something that looks significantly different than what I did yesterday. This is a purple monochromatic palette, obviously, but I just want to see if it's one of those palettes that you can only get so many looks out of because it is monochromatic, or can we get stuff that looks completely different? Also, I waxed my eyebrows, which is so nice. I haven't done it in so long. They look terrible, but I heated my wax up too much and I have a burn right here. You can't really see it. My concealer did a pretty good job of covering that up. Shout out to the Huda Beauty Faux Filter, but I just wanted to let you guys know in case there's anything there that messes up today. But either way, I'm still really excited to play with this palette. I had a fun time with it yesterday. I was in kind of a bad mood yesterday, and like I was stressed and kind of upset about stuff going on in my life, but I really hope it didn't come across on camera. And if it does, I really apologize. And something else I noticed, I forgot to let you guys know that I will have Deandra's account linked down below. So you guys can go check her out. She does really good swatches with so many different eyeshadow palettes on deep skin. And I know that's not something that is really out there. Like, and an eyeshadow palette will look completely different on different skin tones. So if you guys are interested in seeing some of your favorite brands palettes swatched, make sure you check out her Instagram. But now I'm going in with my Singe Beauty E03, and there's no product on this. I'm just using it to really blend out this purple shade. I can say these mattes in here have been so freaking easy to work with. Like, the matte formula from Bella Beauty Bar is effortless, and I think it's one of my favorites. I would definitely say in my top 3. I really wish I would have picked up more palettes from them, but it's a little late now. Now I have to just wait for the new stuff to come out. But now I'm going in with the shade Royalty, and I'm just going to use this Singe Beauty E02 to deepen it up a little bit more. This brush is like a really small detailed blending brush, and those are my favorite types to work with because they can be a lot more precise. I also have a declutter video for my brushes that I filmed. I don't know when I'm going to post it yet, but there's going to be a giveaway in that video for a ghost face bag, and we can go ahead and talk about it in this video, and that way you guys can put your guesses down below. I'll pop up a short clip here of all of my brushes. Let me know down in the comments, how many brushes do you think are here? Whoever gets it gets the number the closest, I will write to you in the comments and ask for your email address, or I'll give you mine so you could reach out to me. And whoever gets the closest, I'm going to give away the GLAMLITE Ghost Face bag. So this is the GLAMLITE Ghost Face bag. It is so pretty. It's got that really cool lenticular packaging. This one is mine, and it's got a big, oh, like, there's so much room for makeup. This doesn't go in there. But there's so much room in this bag, and I really like that. For one, the details are really cute. You got these little knives as like the zipper thing, but it's got this flat side over here, and you can like put palettes, mirrors, and stuff like that, and it really like keeps them secure. I use this to pack my makeup when I go visit my mom out of state, but I really like it. But GLAMLITE made a mistake on my order. I ordered the Ghost Face collection and the Chucky palette, and then I made a separate order for the bag. And when I got my like Ghost Face collection, it was missing the Chucky palette, but it had a bag. So I was like, oh, maybe they just made a mistake, and I had another tracking number. So I went ahead and I waited for the other package to come, and when the other package came, it was another bag, and I didn't get my Chucky palette. So I reached out to them, and they fixed it. They sent me the Chucky palette, but they told me to keep the bag. So I thought, hey, that's a great opportunity for a giveaway. So like I said, I'll pop up the video of my brushes again. Let me know in the comments how many brushes you think are here, and we will see who wins. I don't know exactly what day I plan on posting this video, but I will make sure that my next video is the brush declutter, and then I'll pick the giveaway winner the day that I post the brush declutter. But I'm excited for somebody to win this bag. It's really cool. It also comes with a strap. I don't know where mine's at, but it's really pretty, and I don't want to open this one, but it's really cool. And good luck to you guys if you are excited about it and if you guys want to enter. But make sure if someone contacts you, make sure it is from my account. I will not ask you for any kind of credit card information or anything like that. So please don't fall for that. Those people suck. Like, to just sit around and their whole day is taking money from people. It makes me so freaking angry. We actually just had to cancel one of our bank cards because we ordered something offline. It was like a truck that you set your Christmas tree in. It was so freaking cute. And we just noticed that We ordered that in November. We never got it, and we just noticed they've taken almost $300 from us. So you got to watch out for them scammers because they really don't play. But let's get back into the eyeshadow look. That was kind of unexpected, but I didn't know how I was going to do that giveaway because I didn't really want to do it with the blush, with the brush declutter, because I didn't want people to be able to cheat and like watch the video and then say how many brushes I had. So I'm glad that I decided to do it this way. I think it will work out better and we won't know who wins for real. Now I've just cleaned off my Singe Beauty E03 on my Sigma switch, and I'm going to go into the shade Serenity. It's like a pastel lavender shade. It's very, very pretty, but I guess it's a lavender. I don't know why I said pastel, but it reminds me of pastels. But I'm just using this all along this purple shade. I'm really concentrating it into this inner corner and just blending it out. And then I'm using it to blend out this deeper shade. If you guys are interested in any of the products I have on my face, like my blush and highlight, my highlight is the GLAMLITE Jason Lives highlighter, and it is freaking gorgeous, but I'll have everything linked down below. If the link is affiliated, it will be marked with an asterisk so you guys will know, but I only have like 5 affiliate links as of this moment. The rest of them I just put there so you guys know what everything is and they're easier for you guys to access. But I just went in with my Singe Beauty E06 and went back into that shade Royalty, and we are going to blend this and deepen it up just a tad bit more. I want to bring it up a little because when I open my eyes, it's like cutting it off. And I just noticed that I accidentally did both eyes on camera, which I typically do not do, but let's just go with it. My mind is elsewhere today. We are just going to keep deepening this up. Now I'm going to go in with my Singe Beauty E02, and we are going to go into the shade down here called Powerful. I love how deep this is. We are just going to concentrate this on the outer corner. I actually have somewhere to go today, and I need to film episode 3 of the new makeup releases, so I'm really hoping that my eyes will stop watering. Oh, and yesterday when I did the swatches, I did have some staining, but I will say when I used my CeraVe makeup remover last night, it took it off. I didn't have any staining on my eyes. So I use the Equate, like Walmart brand of makeup wipes to wipe off my swatches. And those don't take it off, but a cleanser or a makeup remover does take it off really easily. I usually kind of go a little heavy on the lower lash line, but because my eyes are being crazy today, we are going to go a little lighter with it. I'm going in with the shade Exotic. I used it on the lower lash line in the last look as well, but I think it'll be really pretty with what I plan on putting on the lid. But I'm just going to do a very light dusting of this. It's so pretty. I love this one. It's deep, but it's also vibrant. I'm not going to be able to bring it up the way that I usually do, which is probably going to drive me nuts, but I know that my eyes are going to water and I'm just going to rub it off anyway. So now we're going to use the same brush, and I'm going into the shade Peace, and I'm just going to use this to blend out this shade. And I might like put some of this over here to add something. Now I'm going to go in with my Unearthly Cosmetics Glimmer Grasp. I've been loving this and using it a lot lately, but you guys probably already know that. But I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics packing brush to apply this. I'm really excited about the shimmers that I'm putting on the lid today. And I must say, I did so well matching my shirt with this palette. But I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics packing brush, but I am just going to concentrate this on the lid. This is freaking gorgeous. This is so pretty. And you know what? When I looked at it, I thought to myself, oh, I have similar shades to that, but this one is a little different. The undertone of the pink that is in this, and then it's got that blue shift, is freaking stunning. Let's add a little bit of Rarity, just a tiny bit. I did use this in the first look, but these two shades are my favorite in this whole palette. But we are just going to add a little bit to this outer portion, and I'll just use my finger to like slightly blend on that. I'm going to go in with a BH Cosmetics smudging brush, and we're going to go into the shade Magical. Oops. And I'm just going to pop this on the inner corner and this inner portion of my lid. I did this in my look yesterday too, but I think it still is very different. Now I want to go back in with the shade Powerful. I'm going to use my Essential Beauty E05. It's the smallest and greatest little detailed blending brush I have. Also, she does have them available as singles now on her site, which is pretty cool. I'm excited to see what else she does. I really want her to do an eyeshadow palette. This is the finished look. I'm going to go off camera and finish this eye and do lashes and liner. And I will be back to show you guys the finished look and to give you my final thoughts on my first impressions of this palette. And here is the finished look. I really love it so much. In my waterline, I am using the ColourPop liner in the shade Exit. And then I topped it with the shade Amethyst Hour. I think it really brightens it up. It makes my eyes look super blue. But I really love this look. I think my two looks were different, especially considering this is a purple monochromatic palette. I really enjoyed playing with it. I think the formulas in this palette are beautiful. I love the undertones of this. It is something very different in my collection. I do have well over 100 palettes, but I don't have anything like this. And I do have other purple monochromatic palettes. I think this is very unique and beautiful, and the shimmers are so shimmery and they're very smooth. They don't show texture on the lid. The mattes blend beautifully. They are effortless. I created these looks so quickly, and overall I had a great time playing with this. Keep in mind, these are my first impressions, and I will update you guys soon in speed reviews. I just want to get a little more use out of the palette. But honestly, I did use quite a bit of shades out of this. And as for the formula and stuff like that, I do recommend it. I just don't know what's going on with my allergies. But please keep in mind, I do have severe allergies. And if you don't, I don't think you will have an issue at all. And like I mentioned earlier, I don't even know if that's related, if this palette is related to what's going on with my eyes. It could be a multitude of things, but I will keep you guys updated on that, and I will let you know. But I just think that Bella Beauty Bar and Deandra did such a beautiful job, and they curated the perfect purple monochromatic palette. I'm very happy to have it in my collection. If I had the opportunity, say something happened to it and I had to repurchase it, I honestly would repurchase it. I'm just very happy. And I do really love purples, but purple's not the color that I am the most drawn to, but I still would repurchase it. It is a freaking great palette. If you guys picked this up already, let me know your thoughts on it down below, and let me know which look was your favorite. As always, I appreciate you guys so much watching this video all the way to the end. If you like it, I would appreciate it if you would give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. Congratulations again to the brand and the collaborator, and thank you guys so much for watching and being a part of my channel. It really does mean a lot to me. But until next time, bye.